Hello, interwebs, and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. My name is SkiniMini.
And I'm Pharaoh.
And this episode, we are starting off with a recipe for turnabout, the Case 3. And yes, it does follow Case 3 syndrome. It's not the best case. It's not the favorite case. It's just a case that's going to be very weird.
It'll be burned into your minds.
So, let's get started. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead. Pharaoh is not excited about this.
Of course I'm not.
I'm excited because I want to get it over with as soon as possible. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Recipe for turnabout. Whoa! That's enough. This court sees no reason to further prolong this trial. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. It wasn't me, I swear. It wasn't me. The evidence and testimony we have seen and heard are conclusive. The victim was alone at the table when he drank for that coffee and death. No, you're wrong. I know what I saw. I saw. Oh.
Inverted colors?
Whoa, what? I saw someone else there. A man. He's the real killer.
Hey.
Hands.
Sparkles.
Teeth.
And
why won't
vowels?
anyone believe me? Whoa.
Well, I'd say that pretty much wraps this case up, wouldn't you?
What?
Mr. Wright?
Ah! This court finds the defendant guilty. Wait, what?
No confetti?
Court is adjourned. How did we lose? We did.
What the?
How the?
Did we push a wrong button or something? Nope. Okay, that's how it started. That's just great.
This is gonna be so fun.
Oh, Lord.
Well, it's January 6th. Happy New Year.
Yay.
Ah! The start of a new year always makes me feel like I could take on the whole world.
I bet it does, Maya.
So, I've decided that our resolution should be Zabari, take on the world. What do you think?
Sure, whatever, Maya. But I think maybe you just had more than enough mistletoe cake.
That's a cake? I want mistletoe cake now.
Is it good?
I don't know. I want to try it. Never! You gotta eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition. Like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game.
Hey, pal!
Detective
Detective Gumshoe.
Happy New Year, Detective!
Likewise. Now listen up, Wright. I wanna...
Here's to another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation.
Yeah, me too. All right, pal. You've got some explaining to...
Have you got a holiday present for me, Detective?
What? Here, have this. It's really nothing much, but...
Yay! Thanks!
Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat.
Hey, what about Pearly? You haven't forgotten her present, have you?
No. I mean, yes. I mean, no. Are you doing this on purpose?
Guess I'm busted. How did you like my first practical joke of the year?
Very funny, pal. Now let's see how funny you think this is when I show you this. What is it? A magazine?
Hey, I want to see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced.
Trounced? Let me see that.
I can just see him grabbing the paper like...
Like, huh? The defense attorney gave an almost childishly amateur performance yesterday. What the heck is this? It's a report, pal, about you.
Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case.
Well, and don't tell me you don't remember anything about it. But I don't remember anything about it. When was this issue from anyway? December of last year, which I can guess to make it last month.
Which makes it old news, you mean?
But I wasn't involved in a poisoning case in December.
So what do you think this is all about, Nick?
If it wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only one possibility.
No way. You don't mean
A
a phony Nick?
This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he's starting off the year with one too.
What? Can we look at that record? Oh, can we look at that real quick?
Yeah.
Oh no, I wanted to see the picture. Look at the picture of him.
Oh yeah, we can't check details, but yeah, that's odd.
Interesting.
Oh, excuse me, dear
Hey.
God. It's my fault. So, what are you gonna do about it, pal? What do you mean, what am I gonna do about it?
Well, it's your fault that judge found the defendant guilty in this case.
My fault? How do you figure that?
Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe only sort of.
Yeah, see what happens if you hush, start getting too full of yourselves. But I didn't do anything wrong. At least not that I can remember. You better make this right, pal. Now! And that means taking the case back to court. Got it?
Sounds like we got our first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto.
I don't know. The judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. It's not going to be easy to get it overturned.
I guess that New Year's resolution is going to have to wait until next year.
So you're taking the case, right? Good! I'm going to head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'll go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something, okay, pal?
But wait, we didn't... Oh, okay.
Well, alright. Bye-bye. I guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix Wright. If a client entrusted a case to me based on my reputation, I guess I am kind of responsible. But why would somebody want to impersonate me? What sort of guy would do that?
Okay. Well, I guess we should go to the detention center.
Yeah, we don't even know who
Who's our
was
client?
found guilty or anything.
Well, how can we even talk to the judge if he already made a? I don't know. Anyway, okay, we're here.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna take work, like Phoenix mentioned. But what are you gonna do?
This is so nerve-wracking. Waiting to meet our new client. I wonder what just kind of person you tricked. Oh, I wonder just what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty.
Keep it down, Maya. That kind of talk could ruin me.
Oh! Whoa! She looks familiar.
What?
How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? They put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying.
Aren't you?
Yes, I am. I'm totally and utterly let down. Ah! Are you? Don't pretend you don't know me. It's me, Maggie, remember? Maggie Bird.
Maggie Bird. Ah!
Aw, that cute.
Maggie Bird. She's a policewoman I defended that one time. She was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop, too. What are you doing in here? Didn't I get you a quit?
Oh, sure, very funny. After that fifth-rate defense job, you come in here and start making jokes? You better hurry up and tell her what happened, Nick. Oh, I see.
So that's where we stand right now.
I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures.
I vaguely remember her saying that the exact same thing last time.
But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life? At least now the real Mr. Wright is here with me. I won't let the world keep me down, sir. Aww.
She is one tough cookie, I'll give her that.
You got the cookie part right.
Cookies.
Sweet.
Aww.
Nah. Alright, Maggie, let's talk. So how come you're dressed like that, Maggie? Last year you looked so sharp in that police uniform. I was fired after that incident last year. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on. So, what do you do now? In the second act of Life of Maggie Bird, I'm playing the role of a waitress. A waitress? Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming smile and shapely figure came through for me. And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me straight away, sir.
And then you got into this mess straight away, right?
Yeah, you could put it that way. Okay, what happened then? This whole mess started on the 3rd of last month, and it happened at Tribulations. Yes, it's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included. Oh. There were 2 men at the table, both drinking coffee, and then...
I saw a floating hand put something in a drink.
One of the men slipped some poison into the victim's cup. The victim just took 1 sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked I passed out. Hey, hold on there, Maggie. What? You keep calling the guy the victim. Didn't you know who was killed? Not at all. I never seen the guy before. Oh.
So she wouldn't have had a motive to kill him then, I guess. And the other man, the killer, you saw him, right?
Of course. A good waitress must be attentive to the clientele.
So you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway? How come?
You tell me, Mr. Wright.
Guess the answer to my question is my phony. Anyway, she saw the killer. Better see if I can get a description of the guy.
Okay, what about the guilty verdict? So, if you saw the murderer, why were you still convicted? Because no one else saw. Saw what? The other man. The one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time.
But how's that possible?
I don't know. But nobody, not one person would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope for a fair trial, failed me. What a pathetic defense! My granny could have done a better job.
Look, that wasn't me, okay?
And then they found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket. What? A small bottle of poison. What? Poison? It was in your pocket? Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison into my pocket when I was unconscious.
And no one else saw this other guy?
No, sir. That's what everyone said, but I don't see how they could have missed him. Okay, what about the other guy? I was the one who took the coffee to the 2 men.
Oh? And what was your impression of them?
Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry. In music? How come? Well, one of them had sort of an earpiece and an emo musician's look about him. There was a sample CD on the table, sir. An earpiece and a sample CD? Huh. Did you get a look at that CD at all? It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something. They must have been preparing for their debut, I guess.
So it was a band CD. Maybe a promo disc?
Sorry. I'm yawning.
Very good.
Maybe it was MC Screwdriver?
Get serious, Maya. Why would you buy a CD of a group named that?
What was the name of that group again? MC Hacksaw? No. MC... And what about the killer? What did he look like? Well, I don't really remember. Only that he was a young man. Well built like the victim, really. Huh. Well, dang, Maggie. I'm sorry. Well, can you give us any information about this magazine clipping at all? I mean, I think she might help us out.
Right?
Or tell us more about this phony phoenix. Phony Pheenie.
Oh yeah, I need to ask you about this.
Hey! This article's about my case.
Can you tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me?
Yes, sir. It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits.
Me?
Yes, you, Mr. Wright.
Ugh.
Hey, Mackie! Was my evil double... I am there...
Oh my god.
I am there here too? No, I don't remember a phony you, Maya. Oh. It would have been so cool. Then you really got worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you cleared this time of this crime, you said.
Okay, I get the picture. But you've met me in person before. So how come you didn't realize that guy wasn't the real me?
I guess, looking back now, it was a little strange.
Only a little?
Well, okay, so you were a bit taller than normal, and you looked a bit shady. And your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and you said you had this funny kind of accent, and...
So the guy was nothing like me then!
But he had your spiky hair and your blue suit.
Is that all it takes for people someone to imitate me?
Yeah, I mean, cosplay people can do it.
Uh-huh.
How about everyone else in the courtroom, like the judge and the observers? Didn't they realize he was an imposter? Everyone had these big question marks on their faces, but it seemed no one wanted to say anything, sir. This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a retrial?
Probably. The court ruled in the absence of a genuine defense attorney. So we should be able to get a retrial.
Oh, okay, good. Mr. Wright?
Hmm?
Do you think we'll win next time, sir? My life has been a full-course meal of bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert. Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of food, failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder. But I will survive because Mackie Burt always lives to fight another day. And one day I'll find it. You just wait and see, sir. I'll find that one single moment of good luck. Zin F is... What? Oh, what? I don't understand.
You don't get it?
Is it Phony Phoenix?
Spell it backwards.
Oh, Phoenix backwards. Phoenix backwards is really gonna pay for this.
What are you staring at me like that for? But Maya's right.
Oh.
Whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name and get an innocent girl convicted of murder had better watch out.
We'll find him. Don't you worry. We'll get Phoenix backwards for you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where Tribulations is then.
Right. The restaurant where the murder took place.
Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. Sure. All right, Nick. Let's go check out this restaurant and its food. Oh, God. Should we go?
That's up to you.
Let's just go to Tribulations. Let's just go check it out real quick. Oh.
You couldn't resist.
No, I couldn't. You know I couldn't.
Nope.
It's pink.
The music though.
Oh. Wow, look at this place.
Look? More like smell. What is this suffocating scent of flowers in here? And again, girls like that kind of thing, right?
Actually, I'm not all that into it. No one's coming to see us. Maybe there's no one here.
Oh, don't be silly, Maya. There's a restaurant, and it's open for business. Hello? Anyone here? I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here.
Perfect! Let's get intrusive. If if there's no one here, we could take anything we want.
Yeah, I suppose we can.
Oh!
Oh, thank God.
Okay, dang it. Well, I guess we can examine real quick before we end the episode. Let's see. What is all... I don't know what to examine because I'm scared everything's just gonna be pink. What's this over here? This looks like a... What is that?
I don't know. Where are you looking at?
It's like behind the magazine rack, and it's...
Oh, something sticking out?
Yeah, let's examine that. It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French.
Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic next time, huh, Maya?
Yeah, I guess I could. I'm always in my acolyte clothes, aren't I? It'd be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then.
There's something stuffed in behind a rack.
Looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, and look at this. Someone scribbled a little doodle on the pages. Doodle. Whoa. MC Bomber. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. $100,000? Maybe?
I wonder what MC Bomber is supposed to be. This paper. It's from December 3rd. This paper's from the day of the poisoning.
What? Oh my goodness, it is so cool. Oh,
A
okay.
paper from the day of the murder. This has got to be a clue. I should see if I can find out some more about this paper.
Huh. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and end the episode there. Before Pharaoh goes crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And, in the next episode, I think we'll go talk to Maggie and see if she knows anything about that MC thing. That sounded familiar. So, thank you guys so very much for watching!
Yes, thank you so freaking much.
And please, stay tuned. Please, you will not want to miss next episode. Entertainment at its finest. If no one's told you that they love you today, I do.
Yeah, sure, entertainment. It's gonna be entertaining to some people.
Bye, guys.
Oh, God help me.